You needed to know that there's a big mystery in the world of Zootopia that very few people realize. We can see rabbits, foxes, tigers, sheep, wolves, and even in the second movie, we start to meet reptiles and amphibians. But of all the animals that have appeared, there's one group of mammals completely missing from the face of Zootopia. Yes, they are the primates. No monkeys, no gorillas, no chimpanzees, even though biologically, they are the most intelligent mammals and closest to humans. So the question is, why? Did Disney forget, or were they intentionally left out? The answer is actually much more interesting and will make you see Zootopia from a very different perspective. First, we have to look at how Zootopia shapes their world. All the animals are made anthropomorphic, they wear clothes, walk upright, have jobs, have a city, everything feels like civilized and Amos. Nick still looks like a fox, Judy is clearly a rabbit, Chief Bogo, even though he stands upright and is a police officer, is still clearly a buffalo. Even the reptiles in Zootopia too still look like reptiles, they just can interact like humans. Now the biggest problem actually arises here. Primates are different. Primates like gorillas, chimpanzees, or orangutans have body shapes, facial expressions, ways of moving, even hand structures that are too similar to humans. And this is not just a fun theory, this is an official fact from Disney's creative team. Directors Baron Howard and Rich Moore once said that they deliberately avoided primates because they are on the verge of the uncanny valley, a phenomenon when we see something that is almost human in form but not human. Examples include robots with faces that are too realistic, wax dolls with expressions that are almost alive, or CGI characters that are too similar to humans but still look off. As a result, our brains immediately feel it strange, uncomfortable, even a bit creepy. Well, primates are too similar to humans, and when they are made anthropomorphic, the result looks strange, awkward, and makes the audience uncomfortable. Just imagine a gorilla standing upright, wearing a police face, reading a report while wearing glasses. It's no longer a cute animal like in Zootopia. It would instead look like a human cosplaying as a gorilla. Well, the world of Zootopia would immediately feel odd, and Disney doesn't want that to happen. Besides visual reasons, there's a deeper reason. Zootopia is a film about prejudice, stereotypes, and discrimination. They use animal metaphors to talk about human social issues, but in a safe and neutral way. Well, if primates are included, the metaphor becomes too close to humans, and the audience might start thinking about real-world racial issues that are much heavier and more sensitive. Disney wants the message to remain universal, not the metaphor that's too blatant and could be misunderstood. That's why the group of animals most similar to humans was removed, and this decision is very consistent. From Zootopia 1 to Zootopia 2, there isn't a single primate, not even a cameo. In the second film, they chose to introduce new classes of animals like reptiles and amphibians, and there might even be birds in Zootopia 3, rather than adding a small mammal order like primates.